Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Errol Spence calls Tim Tszyu trash, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And according to Michael Benson, Errol Spence has recently been out on social media calling out the winner of Tim Tszyu versus Fundora. He really wants that smoke. He's flying out to Vegas, and that's a fight he's trying to make next for his very next fight at 154 pounds. Tim Tszyu has spoke on a potential Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, and he states, "I'll fight any of them, who's ever easiest to make. If I was given the Spence fight, I'd take it. If I was given a Crawford fight, I'd take it." But the key word in here is whatever the easiest fight to make is. Now, he's not showing that he'll take Crawford over Spence or Spence over Crawford, whichever fight is easiest to make. And I thought, what does he mean by that? According to Robert Little with Black Sports Online, he states that Terence Crawford's team wants $15 million guaranteed to fight Tim Tszyu, and that could be a potential roadblock in making that fight happen. And that's likely why Errol Spence Jr. is obviously being considered as Tim Tszyu's next opponent, as well as Terence Crawford. Now, what's interesting is that Errol Spence has said for years that he believes Tim Tszyu is absolutely trash. He said this out of his own mouth. He believes Tim Tszyu is garbage. He's also said other things like he bet on Tony Harrison to beat Tim Tszyu, and then Tim Tszyu cooked Tony Harrison. So we've seen that Errol Spence Jr. has been wrong before, time and time again. Now, what's the most interesting thing is, it's funny that Errol Spence would call Tim Tszyu trash when I've never seen Tim Tszyu get dog-walked, humiliated, and destroyed by anyone like we've seen Errol Spence get destroyed by Terence Bud Crawford. So the only way that we'll truly know who's trash and who's not is if Errol Spence and Tim Tszyu fight.